Hi everybody, Donnelly Perfect here, author of the amazing new children's series, The Adventures of my daughter Jessie and Rocky Rockstar. And I'm here today because I want to have a little chat with my daughter about the first two books in the series in the publishing process with Ocean Reeves Publishing is Rescued and Tiger. And Jess, when I first spoke to you about this kind of whole concept of writing children's books and that they were going to be focused on Rocky Rockstar and yourself, what were your first idea to you?
Very surprised and kind of excited.
Yeah.
Excited to read them.
Yeah. So you remember when I brought the first few lines of the first book, Rescued manuscript, to you, and what were your feelings around that when I sort of read those first few lines out to you?
I was very excited and happy to be able to be in a book with my dog and that you're writing it. And yeah.
Rocky's a pretty cool dog, isn't he, eh? Rocky Rockstar. You tell us a little bit about Rocky and how he came into our life, into our family's life.
Well, I wanted a dog for a while because with Mike going on cruises and we could have one, just me and Mum, and just to keep us company. And I was looking on a rescue company and I saw him, and he was the runt of the litter, and he was just tiny and very cute. And
so you were searching for dogs for months, though, weren't you?
Yeah.
And in fact, I remember you, oh my gosh, pleading with me for so many years to have a dog. Seriously, it was a long time, lots of pleading.
Yeah.
And eventually I thought, okay, let's just do some research and have a look. And so you did all the research. Yeah. You went through all the sites, and so what did you particularly want to rescue a dog?
Because they have more character and it shows that they've been through a lot, and I don't really want to support the puppy mills that go to a pet shop and they get brought up in really bad environments. So.
Yeah, and if we can save a life, if we can save a dog's life, and so Rocky's mum had a bit of a story.
Yeah,
Tell us about that story.
She was going to get put down, and then at the vet they found out she was pregnant, so someone adopted her and had the babies, and yeah.
And how many were in the litter?
10.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you said Rocky Rockstar was the runt of the litter?
Yep.
Wow, so he was pretty small?
Tiny. Big feet, but tiny body.
Big feet. Wow. And so did you always think he was going to be as big as he was? Or?
Maybe a little bit smaller, but...
Yeah. And what is he? What breed?
He's Australian Cattle Dog cross Staffy, cross Foxy.
Okay. And so tell us some things about him, some quirky things about Rocky that make him a bit special to other dogs maybe.
He snores very loud in his sleep, and it's hard to get to sleep. He has lots of dreams and jumps around in his sleep all the time.
He does.
Yeah. And very playful and sleepy at the same time.
Yeah.
Lazy but energetic.
So that kind of works well for you, doesn't it? You like to chill out with Rocky and
He'll sleep on my head with me.
Sleep on your head?
Across my neck.
Yeah. And so, like, in the time that you've had Rocky, some special times or memories or moments that you've had with him that you want to share with? See a few funny stories or something like that. I mean, the first story in the series, The Adventures of Jessie and Rocky Rockstar, is about Rescued, and it's about rescuing Rocky. And yeah, it's about your life at a beach house and your aspirations to want to have a dog, and it's quite interesting the way Rocky was found in the book Rescued.
Rocky,
come up here. See, no, come down here, buddy. Hey, there's Rocky. He's Rocky Rockstar. He's Rocky. Come on, up here. That's it. Step down. Out you go. Go play. So Jess, as a child, do you recall many of the books that I read to you when you were young? And
Yeah, my favourite was going on a bear hunt.
Going on a bear hunt. Oh, that's an epic story, isn't it? What did you like most about that story?
Just how you read it and how you put like life into it with the voices and
Yeah. You're getting right into the character. Yeah. Some pretty happy memories of time spent reading and in bed at night and before you go to sleep. Were they pretty magical moments? Pretty nice memories? Yeah, and it's that time where you kind of have quality time with one-on-one with your mum or your dad and get to hear a story. And do you think, when somebody reads a story to you, or when you read a story, you kind of get a bit lost in the storyline and takes you on a journey? Yeah, it takes you on a journey to somewhere else. And that's really the beauty of these stories, Rescued, is while you're immersed in the story, you're really on the journey with Jessie and Rocky Rockstar, aren't you? Yeah. What I see is the beautiful kind of valuable takeaway from the stories, both stories. We haven't talked about Tiger yet, but it's like a little family gold nugget that you can take away, you and maybe your child or your parent, and it teaches you a bit of a life lesson. A way that you can kind of learn something because of the book. Do you feel that that's something that's coming out of the series? Is that there's a little lesson that children can learn from it? Yeah. And so what do you think was one of the big lessons that you might have learned in just reading the Rescued book? What was one of...
that each dog, like every dog has their own personality, and that rescuing one, they always have a very special background story.
Yeah. And do you think we might find out about that background story in the first book, Rescued, or do you think it's just a bit of an intro to?
Yeah, a bit of an introduction.
Yeah, to the adventures and what's to come.
Yeah.
The second book, which is Tiger, and why is it called Tiger? Why did I decide to call it Tiger? Do you remember, Jess?
Rocky looks like a little Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah, wow. He kind of does a bit, doesn't he? So has anybody said that to you?
Yeah, when we're sitting in a cafe, all the little kids walk past and they all yell out, "Look, Mum, it's a tiger!"
Yeah, we've had that a few times, haven't we? Kids come up and say that because he's got really, quite defined stripes.
Yeah.
So he does look like a bit of a Tasmanian tiger. In the second book in the series, The Adventures of Jessie and Rocky Rockstar, Tiger, what would have been one of the life lessons you might have taken from that book?
It teaches you how protective dogs can be and how they really connect with you.
So do you feel that because Rocky's your dog, Rocky Rockstar's your dog, do you think he had the extra kind of instinct he knew in some way that you were in danger? There was a life-threatening danger in that second book. And do you feel that Rocky was really there, was going on than what was even communicated? He just kind of sensed it? He had this sense about him, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so is that a really cool, for you as Rocky's owner? Is that kind of cool for you to think, well, it sort of takes your relationship on a bit of a deeper level, doesn't it? More protective level?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you feel Rocky's got your back, really? Yeah. What do you think is going to happen in the third book in the series?
I have no idea. So much stuff that could happen.
Yeah. Every day you're kind of having different adventures with Rocky, aren't you? And I'm busy writing them down and getting ideas from you. And so there's going to be a lot of really cool life lessons in these books for kids.
Yeah.
And so what are you really excited about? Like, I can't wait till they actually go to print. You've seen the illustrations.
I can't wait to just see the life, like it all get put together and it just come to life.
Yeah. I mean, these illustrations, they're amazing, aren't they? And they're really bringing Rocky's character out. They're bringing your character out.
Yeah.
And really vibrant colours in the illustrations too. Yeah.
To bring out his true colours.
Yeah. So we're really excited to see them actually printed and on the table and ready to read. Moving forward in your life, how do you feel about that being your legacy. You're going to be in a book. It's going to be about your stories, about your life with Rocky Rockstar. How do you feel about that moving forward?
It's good because I have all the evidence to show, like, all my kids when I'm older, to show all Rocky's adventures and our adventures together, and yeah.
And do you think could you see yourself reading these books to your children when you have children one day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, wow, that's a pretty awesome legacy, isn't it? To read these books and go, this story's about me and my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jess. Well, thanks for your input.
No worries.
Love you. I'm proud of you.